Hello again, everyone. It is Kevin Johnson of Leverage Consulting bringing you the Organizational Excellence Podcast. Today, I've got a really good topic for all of you doctors, managers, team members, basically anyone who's responsible for a team or is on a team. The topic today is cultivating a team culture. And I'm going to use an oral surgery office as an example. It could be a lender. It could be anything under the face of the sun. Is just about team culture. So if we were running an oral surgery practice, when we bring team members on board or when we are working with them ongoing in team meetings or anything of the sort, we may have to remind people or at least educate them that this is an oral surgery practice. And you might think to yourself, well, Captain Obvious, that's where you get hired. That's where you work. But funny enough, I think you'll all agree that there's times when we're working with folks and we'll get things like eye rolls. For example, you work for an oral surgery office and someone calls with an emergency. And then you have team members that start rolling their eyes saying, really? Another one? Well, again, I go back to my point. This is an oral surgery practice. That's what we do. We deal with emergencies. So think about that. Think about reminding our team members, this is what we do for a living. And quite honestly, for some folks, if you just want this, if you want something that's different from an oral surgery office, maybe this isn't the place for you. But we have to remember, as any type of business out there, if you're a lender, don't be upset by people not having their documents together. If they only get a loan every 7 years or something like that, I'm sure they don't have them at their fingertips. Same thing with an oral surgery office. We are problem solvers for the dental community. So when an emergency comes in, be thankful. The next one is, this is a team. And within a team, there's no I. People tend to work independently, and it's great at times, but independence is not good 40 hours a week. Independence does not work within the team concept where we have to communicate well, we deal with conflict, we problem solve together. Within a team, we have to work together 40 hours a week. The next one is making sure the entire team realizes this one very important concept, that change is the only constant here. Meaning we're always going to be reevaluating and evaluating what's going on in our practice, our business, and we're going to figure out ways to make it better. Everything from customer service to bringing new customers and patients to our business to figuring out how we're going to go home on time and have fun throughout the day. The next one, which should have been and could be the first one on this list, and that is patients are number one, or our customers are always number one. This next one on the list, which also could be number one on this list, is that our referral sources are number one. And the last thing on the list, which I've alluded to already, is we got to have fun. Because, quite honestly, you spend more time with the people in your office than you do with anyone else. So you might as well have fun while you're at work. So there's the 6 points to cultivate a great team culture. Until next time, this is Kevin Johnson bringing you the Organizational Excellence Podcast.